straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Herbert going to go to the air right away. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10, but probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And some space here. Touchdown, LA! Keenan Allen, 48 yards. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point forthcoming. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 18.
11, 11, 12. They gotta go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
11, MT, paint.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Mixon with a first down carry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Once again, they run with Mixon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They run for it with Mixon. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Running on first down, Eckler. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off the points for themselves.
Finding room at midfield. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And they go play action now. Burrow. Again, that's Hurst. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. After 1, it's 9-0.
Gun.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Mixon is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he returns this to the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On one, ready?
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles. So the very first play, they give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row, because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Herbert on 3rd down now. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A Charger first. There's Herbert, finds Williams. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Up the middle with Eckler. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. They'll get this down to the 38. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow will throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 38 yards. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up.
And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Give him another one right back to Allen. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before the break for Herbert. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulting in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the gun again to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down is Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
On fourth down, Herbert. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Caught by Allen.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Throwing again on second down. Herbert got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Eckler now between the tackles. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the... This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. They'll run for it with Eckler. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Eckler is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Calling no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's third and goal. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. The touchdown, Chargers.
Xander Horvath
From 3 yards out.
And the Chargers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Burrow. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Play action. It's Herbert. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now it's Herbert. And Allen's got it.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Herbert now to throw. And it's caught. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as...
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And Charles, the second time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
Where they moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Here we go.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw, Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Throwing, Burrow. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Here's where this crowd can really help make things difficult. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. So it's a win here for the L.A. Chargers, and it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback.